Hey, Daniel from these seven C's. I know it's been a while. I literally just got back from a 2 week long road trip up to Oregon. Beautiful state. Just so much to do, so much to see. I took our family up there. Our boy. It was his longest trip away from home, and he did so well. But anyways, with that being said, I'm super excited because when I was on my trip, I got a notification from Reeve Knives that a knife that I had ordered like a year and a half ago was finally being shipped. So if you guys know anything about ordering direct from Reeve Knives, their wait time is kind of crazy. Last time I checked, I think for a standard Sebenza, you're expected to wait like I think several years. It might have gotten better now, but for me, it took me about a year and a half, and this is so I'm super excited, guys. And so let's just head on over to the table. I'm gonna do an unboxing and first impressions. All right, hang tight. All right, today's unboxing video is a very special one. This is Spartan Blades Heartsea folder. This is the 2022 special edition in that beautiful koi design engraving. But anyways, I already kind of sliced the box open, but I haven't gotten into it yet. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what we got. So what we have here, direct from Reeve Knives. Check it out. I don't think I'll need this guy. Put it over here. What we have here, something I'm so excited about. This is a Large Sebenza 31 plane in that Insingo gold hardware, and then in that CPM Magnacut. This is my first Magnacut knife. I know a lot of knife companies and knife makers are rolling out with the Magnacut blade, so it's a lot more readily available. But I'm really excited that I was able to get the Magnacut in the Large Sebenza platform. Like I said, this took about a year and a half of just waiting. I ordered this specifically through their website, so I opted for the Large Sebenza 31 in that Insingo and gold hardware. The standard is the blue hardware, but I don't know, I just wanted to kind of do something a little different, so let's go ahead and open this guy up. If you know anything about Reeve Knives, this is gonna be pretty standard unboxing, right? You got their box here, put that to the side. You get their booklet, and it comes with a sticker, registration card, and then the timeline of all the awards that they have won, and they have won a lot. And then here's of course the birth card, Large Sebenza 31 Magnacut that's been heat treated to 63, 64, which is awesome, because I believe the optimal performance for Magnacut is in that mid kind of 60s range. So I'm really glad Reeve really hit that range. The birthday May 22nd 2023, so it's really fresh, super fresh. And of course you got the guarantee, and then you got a blown up picture of the parts, and then the care notes. So it's all standard stuff, nothing out of the norm. I'll go and put that to the side. It comes with the standard, Loctite, their fluorinated grease, and then their tool to take the knife apart. And then the star of the show. Let me put this to the side. Gosh, I'm so excited. I'm a big Reeve fan. So let's see what this guy has to offer. Oh my good. Check that out. Check it out. Let me go ahead and boom. Gee, wow. Okay, Wow. It's interesting. Actually, this looks like this is in their standard kind of sand blasted finish. Some of their models actually come in that glass blasted finish, which I actually prefer a little bit more. I feel like it has a nicer kind of that finish, that look. But nothing wrong with their, their normal kind of that sparkly finish that they've been known for, putting on their models forever. So anyway, look at that. Look at that. I love how the gold is very subtle. It doesn't pop as much as the blue, but I love that. I love like the subtlety of the gold. It still makes it look super classy. Let's open this guy up. Holy smokes, guys. Man. The Insingo blade shape is by far my favorite blade shape that comes out of Chris Reeve knives. To me, it gives it a very unique look. And also just functionally, it fits my use a little bit better than their traditional drop point, just because of how the tip of that blade is canted downwards. Most of my cutting like style is in that pinch grip. And so when I'm opening boxes, cutting through material, typically I'm holding the knife in that pinch grip, which really lends itself, with towards that kind of that Insingo or the Warncliffe or the sheep's foot kind of blade shape. So that's why I opted for the Insingo blade shape. Wow, beautiful knife. And then you pair that with the crazy Magnacut blade steel, and this is like a supercharged Sebenza. Oh my gosh, this knife is, I've had many different Sebenzas, Sebenza 21s. I have several Sebenza 31s. But just that, there's just something about just a plain, kind of that plain Jane Sebenza platform that just really hits all the buttons for me. If you look back in my other videos, I do have the Box Elder Sebenza 31, which I also love. But there's just something about a plain Jane that, to me, it just really does it for me. That's why I opted for this. Look at that. This thing is a beauty. This thing is a beauty. I'm probably gonna take out that lanyard. It kind of, in terms of lanyards, it just kind of depends on my mood. Sometimes I do like lanyards, sometimes I don't. For the Sebenza kind of platform, I typically like to take it out. Just because, I don't know. Just visually, I think it looks better without a lanyard, and I don't really need it, especially with a large Sebenza. I have plenty of real estate to draw out of my pocket. So here's the first look, guys. Just very standard fare. This thing is a classy son of a gun. Look at that. I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought for some reason that they've transitioned over to the glass blasted finish for all of their models, but it seems like they're still sticking to their traditional kind of that sparkly finish, maybe just on the plain Jane models, because I know on my Box Elder they did use the glass blasted finish. So that's maybe that. I just assumed that they had transitioned over to that for all their models, but it looks like they're still using their traditional that sparkly finish, maybe just on their plain Janes. But it's great. Of course it's gonna get scratched up and worn in over time, but wow. And of course, typical smoothness that Chris Reeve is known for. Gosh, I love that Insingo blade shape. It looks so good, guys. Anyways, first impressions, very strong. Nothing surprising. I am a Chris Reeve fan, so I didn't expect any surprises out of the box, other than so glad to get that Magnacut blade and see how it's gonna perform. I'm sure it's gonna perform very well. Gee whiz. You know, it's funny. You know, you think that after owning like multiple Chris Reeve knives that, you know, that kind of that luster or that excitement would kind of wear off over time, right? But I don't know, every time I open up a new Chris Reeve knife, that same excitement is still there, you know, which tells me that I'm really a Chris Reeve fan. I'm not just an admirer, but I'm a at heart a Chris Reeve fan, you know. So, oh man, gosh, I don't know. Yeah, the excitement is still there, guys. After all these years, after owning multiple of these guys, the excitement of unboxing a brand new one is still very much there, guys. So anyways, here you guys go. I don't see a lot of this specific configuration out in the wild. So I hope this was entertaining. And I'm going to go ahead and carry and use this guy, and I'll give you guys a full-on review in a few weeks. But in a couple of days, keep a lookout. I'm doing a full review on this guy. I did take this knife alongside my Spyderco Paramilitary 2 and the Grimsmo Rask as my 3 kind of everyday carries for my 2-week road trip. So I had a lot of time with this guy, carrying and using it, hiking, just opening up little things. And so, you know, be on the lookout for that. I'll probably be dropping this video sometime this week. Full-on review on this guy. I love this guy. Anyways, with that being said, you guys have a wonderful rest of the day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.